everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers facing the Indiana Pacers. So Cleveland will get the first possession. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. We've got DeRozan. Harris is out there with Chamberlain. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Hero into the two-guard. George with the ball. Chamberlain picks him up. George with the ball. Embiid trying to break loose. George with the bucket.
Yeah, it was weird because it looked like the defense was ready for the move, but Paul George had a little something extra for him.
Up top, DeRozan, defended by George. DeRozan against George. And it's DeRozan missing. And here is Ross. The dish to Doncic. Count it.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Hero. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
First free throw is good.
Tyler Hero's assimilation into the NBA was pretty smooth. He went from Kentucky in the system in which he got to run around off screens and shoot the ball to one that allowed him to do that in his rookie season. That's given him a lot of confidence.
Now here's Doncic. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
That free throw good from Doncic.
And what's so impressive about Doncic, the maturity. Yes, he's polished, but he's got a completeness to his game at such a young age.
Here's Hero. Unloads from 13. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Ross passes to Doncic.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Young. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
The mentality of Trae Young, shoot first, shoot often, keeps defenders very active. In this case, too active.
And so Young nails them both.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Now Ross outside Russell. Doncic looking it over. Floats one up. He takes it up and lays it in. Doncic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the score. Oh!
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Back to Ross, a 3-ball. DeRozan with the rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now, here's Doncic. After the miss from Trae Young. Here's Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
It's Young on the wing, guarded by Doncic, and that one drops for him.
And it's almost as if they knew exactly what the D was going to throw at him on that possession.
Pass to George. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. George has got 5 now.
Like how Paul George right now is reading the defense like a Sunday paper, has a good feel as to when to fire from distance.
Pass to Hero. Shoots the 3. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 5.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Ayton, he's checked in for Russell. Hachimura comes in for Joel Embiid. Matt Thomas, he's checked in for Ross. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Doncic. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Jordan, he's checked in for Harris. Iguodala comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. And it's Fulton for Young. And that one's good, Ayton.
Well, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Here's Fultz. Outside Jordan. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Fultz. Outside Curry. Back to Fultz. 6 to shoot. Over Rondo.
Rondo sometimes gets it in his system that defensively he wants to disrupt the game, and he's doing it now.
Hachimura kicks to Thomas. Passes it to George. Thomas deciding where to go with it. From deep. Doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And Jordan gets it to go.
Well, DeAndre Jordan dominates this game on both ends around the glass.
It's George on the wing. And there's the pass to Ayton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, this guy should be a double-double threat and is still learning how to play. DeAndre Ayton has a great combination of size, scoring ability, and rebounding. This makes him a very valuable player in the league.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Curry. Now Fultz from deep. They get it back. Jordan. Yep, that one goes.
Look how focused DeAndre Jordan is on those finishes through the contact.
Now here is George. Here's Rondo. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Indiana out in front. They're up by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Rajon Rondo is out there with Thomas. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's Paul George. And it's Ayton in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Rondo finds George. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And read the plate perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Jordan. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. It's going to be Ayton shooting. They get Andre Iguodala. The Pacers shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. Free throw drops for Ayton. Fultz with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Chamberlain. Doncic against Fultz. Doncic with the block.
And not exactly quick off the floor, but Luka uses great anticipation to make defensive plays.
The Cavaliers have looked good at the line today. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Free throw good from Fultz. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Indiana. Cleveland also making some changes. Tobias Harris is checked in for Chamberlain. DeRozan comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Trae Young subbed in for Curry. Kept alive. Here's Ayton. Embiid trying to break loose. And it's Ayton missing.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
That's a great move by Trae Young, and a brave one at that, playing right into the defender.
Russell, he's checked in for Indiana. Terrence Ross comes in for Rajon Rondo. A switch here also for Cleveland. Heroes checked in for Markelle Fultz. Near the 3-point line, it's Doncic. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Doncic has got 9 points. Cavaliers trailing. Young looking around. Rosen dishes to Young. For 3. And another miss by Cleveland.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Doncic passes to Russell, and they double up Russell. From about 19 feet, Hachimura no good.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Hero passes to Young, to the middle, and stolen by Russell. Doncic against Young, and that one's good. Doncic, 11 points in the game.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to DeRozan. The Pacers pull it in. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Hachimura the pass to Ross. And here is Hachimura. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Well, the arms of DeAndre Jordan are like a horizon line. They go on forever, which allows them to send those shots back.
Here's Hero. He's guarded by Ross. Young pass to DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Doncic. Here's Russell. Up and in on the way. Russell's got the lead up to 5 now for Indiana.
And this is the problem. The length, the timing. Russell, one of the very best at corralling misses and turning them into points.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Paul George is checked in for Hachimura. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Young, and it's sent back by Russell.
And guys, this is where instincts come into play. So much you have to read defensively. Russell not fooled at all.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Young outside. Here's the pass to Hero. Here's Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Young. And it's off the back rim. No good.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Sure. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Jordan. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 7. And Embiid with the block. George against Jordan. Outside, George. Banked in off the glass. George has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, keep it or dish it. Those are the decisions Paul George is trying to make, and he makes the right one there.
Rosen dishes to Jordan. Pass to Young. Cleveland moving it around. And here's DeRozan. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists now tonight.
And adding a 3-point shot later in his career, DeRozan looking very comfortable on that one.
Now, here is George. He has 7. To the paint. There's Embiid. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Russell. Thomas comes in for Ross. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Luka Doncic. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Chamberlain's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Iguodala comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Hero. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Trae Young. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Indiana.
And you can see Fultz has the respect of the defense already. Sometimes they have to settle for whacking him on the way up.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
And it's George finishing it off.
A good chance to see Paul George burst that time.
The Cavaliers trail by 9.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Now Fultz. Good D by Rondo. And so it's Indiana.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5 points. It was easy to see they were the superior team in the second quarter. And now it's just a matter of protecting that 9-point lead after the half. What do you think, Shaq, about Indiana?
Man, I know he's 20 years old, but it's been fun watching Doncic do his thing out there. Look, his team depends on him to score, and he's doing just that. Nothing the defense is doing can slow him down.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Cleveland.
Well, they shot under 40% in the first half. Here's your deficit. They missed some open looks, wide open. But overall, I thought the offense was stagnant. Look for their coach to draw up some specific plays to try to jumpstart them in this game.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, Hero out there with Trae Young. Then there's Chamberlain. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. Chamberlain against Russell. Pass to Hero. Launches it. Back in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, the catch and shoot is where Tyler Hero excels.
Doncic passes to Embiid, and they double up Embiid. In the corner, George with it. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Shots good from Young.
Trae Young not backing down from the physical defense on that play.
Pacers leading by 9. Inside. That's tipped. It's stolen by DeRozan. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Hero. Guarded by Embiid. And Young, here we go. Here's Chamberlain. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
The Pacers making a change here. Hachimura is checked in. For Cleveland, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. Here's Doncic. 14 points for him. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Young outside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Chamberlain against Russell. Shoots over Chamberlain. Chamberlain with the block.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Young with no one around. And again, it's Cleveland.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
Timeout called the Pacers.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Andre Ayton's checked in for Indiana. Jordan, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And it's George finishing it off.
Sweet finish from Paul George there. I like to see him get up to the rim like that.
Passes it to DeRozan. Shoots over Hachimura. And the shot is long. Pacers leading by 6. Ayton trying to break free. Hachimura no good. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Cavaliers. Pops it up for Jordan. Ayton against Young. Jordan trying to free himself up. Shots good from Young. Young's got 15 points.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Doncic against Young. Ayton wide open. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. He's got 10.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Hero passes to Young. Shoots from the line. And again, it's Cleveland.
Now he's put on a shooting display here in the second half. He really seems to be in a great groove right now.
With the teardrop, Chamberlain with the block. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Here's Doncic. And it's blocked by Jordan. To the left side wing. They double him with George. DeRozan for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And they found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Young against Doncic. The pass to George. Hachimura with it. 6 on the shot clock. From downtown. The Cavaliers pull it in. Chamberlain got 6 rebounds in the game. Young outside for the tie. And it's laid up and in by DeRozan. DeRozan's got the game tied up here for the Cavs. DeRozan's gotten 4 of his 7 shots to go. Timeout called the Pacers.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Indiana making some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Russell. Matt Thomas comes in for Rui Hachimura. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Paul George. Then for the Cavaliers, Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for DeRozan. Curry comes in for Hero, and it's Fultz in for Young. Doncic outside. Rondo against Iguodala. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Fultz looking around. He dishes it to Chamberlain. Feeds it to Jordan. Poked away. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Here's Embiid. The Cavaliers pull it in. Chamberlain got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Lobs it up for Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Well, that's where he's a huge threat to complete any sort of alley-oop. You could throw that at the top of the square, and DJ's going to throw it in.
And so after 3 quarters of play and some great offensive output, this one is tied. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The 4th quarter is coming up. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Now here's Iguodala. Joel Embiid out there with Terrence Ross. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Rondo in at the point guard. That's the Pacers 5. The 3 for Doncic. And he gets it back. Pass to Embiid. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots out. That one on Harris.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
And Embiid drops them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Curry against Doncic. Pass to Harris to take the lead. Here's Chamberlain. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Passes it to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Outside Rondo. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
That one thing there hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Ayton against Harris. Here's Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, it's good signs.
He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Well, take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Outside Curry. Just 5 on the clock. And that one drops.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
You just never know what Doncic is going to do. I mean, which is one of the reasons he gets the defense to foul.
Paul George, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. Then for the Cavaliers, DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Iguodala. Hero comes comes in for Curry, and Trae Young subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Young against Doncic. The putback.
They're finding lanes into the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Man, he continues to burn them with his scoring. The coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
The Pacers making a change here. Russell's checked in. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He really got after him in public. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Harris passes to Hero. Down low, here's Young. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Well, defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
George looking around. And they double up Doncic. And the pass to Embiid. Ross with a wide open look. Cans it from downtown.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Here's Hero. He's guarded by Ross. Young right side. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Ross on the wing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal foul.
That free throw good from Ross.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Ross. And so Young will bring it up for the Cavaliers. It's a 1-point game. Here's Hero. He's guarded by Ross. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Embiid.
Hero right now working himself into a lather, staying aggressive and drawing the defense's attention.
And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Ross passes to Russell. Indiana moving it.
Don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
That one is off. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Chamberlain.
Bill Russell.
And he's good on the second.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're up by 2. 1:57 left here in the fourth quarter.
And now, let's hear it.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.
It's a take charge board in the basketball he's been playing tonight. His point total tells you all you need to know about just how good he's been. And once he got going, their game plan really became simple. Just get him the ball.
Hero passes to Young. Doncic with the block. 1:41 left in the game. Outside, Russell. Pocket 6. Back to Doncic. Over Harris. Offensive rebound. Russell. He nails it. And we're tied up.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds from putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Yeah, and you know who your Warriors are by plays like that. They make it when it matters most.
Young is double. And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist from Young. That's now 8 points for DeAndre Jordan.
Oh, DeAndre Jordan sinks that shot. Not the first option, but doing the job.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Money! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Young against Doncic. With some arc. Good!
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And the Pacers call time here. They're trailing by 2. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Doncic passes to Embiid.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, crucial moment there at the free throw line, and he never flinched.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Young with the ball. Pass to Hero. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. It's good!
And this young guy relishes the pressure, stepping up there, confident in the clutch.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're down by 2. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Chamberlain's checked in. Ross kicks to Doncic. Yes!
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Seconds left to play here in the fourth. Young against Doncic. To the inside. Here's Chamberlain. Can't cash in. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll be back with you right after this. Glad to have you with us as we get going in over.